Time now for Night Court. We pass no judgment on these stories, but present them to you, the jury, for your consideration. First item on the docket, New York's Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo signaling tonight that he plans to reopen museums and some New York City cultural centers in the coming weeks. Guidance for gyms is going to come Monday, but for now, they remain closed. Nearly 1,500 of those facilities have filed a $500 million class action lawsuit claiming that Cuomo's reopening plans are unfair since they allow tattoo parlors and tanning salons to operate, but not fitness centers. So let's bring in tonight's legal eagles. We've got Leeza Garber. She's an attorney specializing in cybersecurity and privacy, and criminal defense attorney Bob Bianchi. Leeza, Bob, what a case, and you can see why a lot of fitness owners and gym owners are frustrated, but you can also understand why a lot of folks like the governor are worried that these could become places where the coronavirus could spread very easily. So let's bring in our Exhibit A, and this is Governor Andrew Cuomo.
We know gyms are highly problematic. We know from the other states, they opened them and they had to close them. Well, let's open dangerous activities. I don't think that is the time to do it. We will put out protocols on Monday for gymnasiums to open, which follow the protocol.
All right, Leeza, make your case.
Sure. So there's no two ways about it. This is a terrible situation for businesses. It's an awful situation for gyms, and it's compounded by the fact that any sort of aid or funding or any sort of help from the federal or state government is lacking and lagging. But if we look at it simply from a legal perspective, Governor Cuomo has the right to do this. It's in the executive powers in an emergency situation, which this pandemic is. Is he using his powers a bit more than usual? Certainly. Is he using these in an unprecedented way? Definitely. But legally, he has the right to do so.
All right, let's pop up Exhibit B to get the other side. This is the complaint from the gym owners, and it says, quote, the state continues to govern impartially and arbitrarily by allowing personal care businesses such as tanning salons, tattoo parlors, salons, and spas to open while gyms are still ordered to remain shut. Bob, it's your turn. Make your case.
Yeah, listen, Leeza makes a great point. The executive branch of government has a tremendous amount of ability to be able to protect the health, safety, and welfare. What the argument I suspect the lawyers are going to make here is that in the other businesses that opened, they gave protocols for social distancing and safe operation. And if they can do it on Monday, where they're supposedly coming up with regulations, why couldn't they have done that earlier when the other businesses were allowed to open? Kristen, here's the bottom line. People are going to bring COVID into the gym. That's a bottom line to this. They're going to bring it everywhere. They're going to bring it into the Walmart. They're going to bring it into all sorts of stores. But if you're practicing social distancing and you're using proper protocols and sanitary conditions, we're limiting the risk of exposure. So the gym owners, I suspect attorneys, are going to say, why were we treated differently than all of those other places? And if it was so bad, and we know COVID's going to wind up in a gym anyway, why are you opening us up at all?
All right, I've got about 20 seconds left. Really quick. Leeza, Bob, which way is this going to go this week? Leeza first.
We're going to see. I mean, we have Governor Cuomo who's saying he's going to come up with some sort of protocol announcement on Monday, which is fantastic and something that is probably really we've been all waiting for. But the issue is gyms are inherently different than any of these retailers.
Okay, yeah, Bob, which way do you think it's going to go?
I agree with Leeza. I think at the end analysis, he's got that power.
All right. We'll find out in a few days. Bob, Leeza, thanks so much.
Got it.
So when